Hey guys, it's your girl Boxer and
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Troy.
this is our YouTube channel, guys.
First video, huh?
Yes.
I wonder what it's gonna look like next year.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll see.
So we are from the Bahamas. We are a new couple to the YouTube channel.
Oh yes.
I don't know why he looked at me like that, but whatever. So like I said, I'm Leandrea. I'm a hairstylist, makeup artist, influencer, YouTuber, vlogger. And I also represent the Bahamas nationally playing volleyball. And I'm also a four-sport athlete. The four sports that I play is volleyball, basketball, softball, and tennis.
All that?
Yeah.
Okay. And hey guys, I'm Troy. I am a realtor. I am a project manager, a property manager, and I just enjoy working with people. I work with management. I look after a warehouse. So that's me. I love to work out. I love to travel. Well, it's going to be, we love to travel.
Yes.
We love to work out.
Yes. So today, because we're introducing ourselves, we are going to start off with some questions. So we asked our Instagram followers to just ask us questions about our relationship so that you guys can get to know us and we can just start from there. What do you have to say, Troy?
So we already know who's the most talkative one in the relationship.
Who it is?
You?
No, it's not.
You said everything so far.
That's just because I'm just used to this YouTube channel game, follow me at Knockout Beauty. So we're back with the questions, guys, so as you guys can see, like, y'all was going in with some questions, and he has some on his phone as well.
Only by one person, though.
So we're going to get started. So this person said, this is not a question, but y'all are the cutest couple. Thank you very much. Moving on, because this boy, he is my cross, y'all. He literally is my cross. Like, oh gosh. So the first question is, what is the most romantic place y'all been together?
What would you say?
The most.
No, we've been in COVID pandemic, so
yeah, we've been in COVID, so I don't think it's really romantic, but. Okay, no, I can think of one. So he knows that I like the beach. And one day after work, we was chilling and he just randomly pulled up to the beach. And we just sat in the car and sat there. And for me, it was romantic because he thought about something that I really liked. And I was really adamant at the beginning of our relationship about going out because I cannot stand being indoors. And like this dude just wouldn't get it. Like, every week in the house. I'm like, okay, baby, I hate being in the house. So it's like he heard me, but he wasn't trying to hear me, But the moment he did that, I was like, okay, this is sweet because I like that. He was like, I go out. It's just that we're in a pandemic, and where do you want to go? And I was like,
There's nowhere to go.
I was like, I don't care. I just want to go out. Like, even if we just touch the road, just drive around, something. But he wasn't on my run. But
no,
that was romantic for me because it was something that I really enjoyed doing. Even though we stayed in the car, it was still relaxing for me. So for me, that's the most romantic place we've been.
Far. For me, I can't say what I would usually want.
Boy, but the run out, y'all don't understand him. He's the run out master, babe.
But I think I still want to stick with the bathroom. No, honestly, because when you're taking a dump and your significant other walks in, like, you've crossed that threshold of being awkward and not really feeling one another. But when that happens, like, okay, yeah, this real.
But that's the most romantic, though.
So far.
Okay, moving right along. Get a question off your phone.
Okay, here we go. Where's our first date? Again, pandemic. We went to Kima.
No, that wasn't our first. Yeah, that was our first date. It was in the steakhouse.
Philosophy.
Yeah. Would you consider? Both times we went out to eat, we was with my brother. So is that really a date? Okay, I guess it was double dating. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
You
our
can say
our first date was at Philosophy.
Yeah.
It's in Nassau. What area is that again?
That is west.
Life-a-Key? That's Life-a-Key?
No, close to.
Yeah, that's like close to Life-a-Key.
Yeah.
That's where all the people be. Caucasian. I'm just joking.
Girl, something else.
Okay, so what was it like meeting his white side of the family? So if you guys haven't noticed, that's what I say. What is it like meeting his white side of the family?
Okay.
So, if you guys haven't noticed, my baby, it's not fully black.
My shirt is.
Because I love to see my baby in black.
It's not good on me. That was very lame.
Don't worry about it. It's okay, sweetheart.
Okay.
So, Troy is half black, half white, Bahamian. And here is Zazu. He's fully white. And he's a poodle.
Zazu,
I don't know who invited him here. He just wants to be in our YouTube video.
we get it right, but
Okay, baby. Okay. You have to go on your bed, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, so back to the question. What is it like meeting his white side of the family? Honestly, at first I was nervous. And then when I met them, it felt like I was at home. Like I didn't really notice the difference. Of course, if I look at them, you could see the difference. But in terms of feeling, like I felt normal, you know? It wasn't a big change or shift. The first time I met his mommy, I was nervous as hell because I was sitting on their couch and she walked in and she was like, "Hi." I say, "Hi." She's like, "I'm his mother." And then his sister was like, "Mommy, you don't think she know you was his mommy?" Like, and I just was like, "Hi, mother." So that was funny. Then when I met his grandparents, they were very warm as well. Just like, "Oh, this TJ girlfriend."
you love this accent, boy.
Because that's their accent. I love his grandfather, by the way, and he loves me. He always cooks for me. He always making me banana bread, which I love. Like, his grandfather tried to make me fat. Like, I'm convinced. And then another thing that I love about his family is they make me feel like a part of their family. It wasn't like a hard transition. Like, his grandfather has hugged me. He's kissed me. Like, anytime he referring to me, he say, "Oh, TJ's wife." And I was like, I like that.
Oh, okay, good.
But yeah, his family is very welcoming. His white side. I haven't met his black side of the family as yet. But yeah, good so far. They like me, I like them. Now, Troy's question.
Okay, who wakes up / falls asleep first?
I wake up first, and I fall asleep first. That's not true? I always fall asleep first, and I do wake up first.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but most of the time, because I work out really early.
But all the time, you, like, 99.712 of the time, you fall asleep first.
No, I always fall asleep first.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fact.
Very
But
true.
I also do wake up first.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Most times.
Most times.
Yeah,
yes.
most times, because I have to work out at like 5 a.m. Like,
That's so ghetto.
he doesn't like working out super early. I gotta get out the way. I can't do it in the afternoon after I work all day.
It makes no sense.
What was it about Troy that convinced you that he was boyfriend material? Ooh, what convinced me? I think it was just
All of this?
Wow. I think it was just how he treated me. Like, he literally treated me like no other. Like, he was always a gentleman. He opened up my doors. He just always talked so... How do I explain it? Like, he just was always positive. Like, just conversation with him is very easy. You know?
That's how it should be, right?
Yes, that's how it should be. What convinced me? Maybe everything convinced me. The looks, how he act. He just sold me, honey.
How he was.
Oh, and a big thing too. Like, when you first meet a guy, you know, guys are really like, they like to pressure you in a sense. Like, always trying to kiss you, touch you up and stuff. And me personally, I don't like that. And he was definitely not like that. Like, at first, I was like, dude, does this nigga even like me? Like, he ain't even trying to hug me. He ain't even trying to make a move.
No,
like,
it was just my upbringing. You know, my dad always taught me to respect women. and that's a very big part of who I am. So, you know, I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable or, like you say, pressure you into anything too fast and let it be awkward and weird and end up pushing you away. So I just waited until the second night and then.
Like he took forever, man. Like I was like, does this boy even look at me as like likable material? Because he was just so he was chill. He was just chill.
Yeah.
I thought we was just gonna be friends. I never thought it was gonna be more than friends. So I also just love. He just wanted to be in the video.
Okay.
Honestly, I just thought we were just gonna be friends, and that was gonna be that because like he didn't make a move. Like conversation was just like basic, not basic, but like not like guys over here are very forward, so they'd be like, oh, they'll ask you like fast questions like within 3 days. Yeah, child, please, he was keeping it safe. But
well,
I like that.
Us.
Yeah, it got us really far.
Yeah.
I like that. He's a real gentleman. I can't lie. That really was like, this is it. This is it. Your question. Go ahead.
All right. Who talks the most? Depending on the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could hold my own for sure.
For sure.
But I think it's.
I think it's 50-50 though.
Yeah, in that.
Both of us talk a lot. Like when it's time for him to talk, he could talk. When it's time for me to talk, I could talk. So I feel like we balance each other. And what I like about him too, like in my past relationships, it wasn't easy for me to like hold conversations with my exes. Like it'll just be the same questions over and over again. Like with him, we could run on until like morning.
Honestly.
Like yeah, like he could talk and I could talk, so I enjoy that. And I feel like I needed somebody I can talk to instead of talking at somebody. You know, it's the difference talking to someone and talking at someone. I might as well talk to the wall. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, both of us are quite talkative.
We are.
Okay, so my next question is, what's one significant thing that your partner does that you think is cute? You go first.
There's so much.
One. Choose one.
Oh, when you take your wig off. For real though.
Honestly, like Troy embraces the black in me, okay?
For real.
He likes my wigs, he likes my hairstyles, but for some reason he just can't wait till like I don't be like, babe, you taking your wig off? I'm like, babe, what is wrong with you, babe? Like, you weird.
And if she says yes,
he gets super excited.
and sometimes I take it off myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He be like, you ready for it to come off? He's like, yeah.
And then 2 pieces of hair be like,
wow. But yeah, he likes to take off my hair. He likes to take off my wigs, and then he caresses my head and be like, baby, you're so beautiful.
so true.
You're so sweetheart. But what's one significant thing that your partner does that you think is cute? For me,
No,
no, that is not it. For me, it's okay. Troy is a very mischievous individual.
that I am.
He's very mischievous, and it drives me nuts. Okay, because he reminds me so much of my brother. Because my brother was a very mischievous kid and always pulling pranks and stuff, and Troy is just like that. So I'm used to it, but I don't know. But anyway, so after he's being mischievous, he does this thing with his mouth that is so cute to me. He doesn't know this because I never told him this. But it's just something that he does with his mouth when he laughs. Like I can tell when he's being mischievous because he just does this thing with his mouth. He doesn't even notice it, but I always notice it.
No, you never tell me that.
I know I never tell you that.
Okay,
but that's how I know when you're being mischievous.
Shame.
But now I just give myself away, so...
I ain't smile no more.
No, you can't have that.
Okay.
You definitely can't have that. He's doing this thing with his mouth. Oh my god. I think it's the cutest thing ever. But it's a dead giveaway when he's doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. Your question.
Alright, who's the best driver?
He thinks it's him. I think it's me. I think
You
it's
think
me.
it you?
I think it's me.
I think it's me.
Okay, he drives the most, so we'll just go with him.
And I drive very cautious.
He drive with me once, and he's like, "Bitch, I ain't doing this again.
No.
This is ghetto."
I was in fear for my life. Driving a little Swift like it's a dump truck.
But typically when we're together, he doesn't allow me to drive. He's definitely a gentleman, so he drives everywhere. Even if I'm like, "Baby, I can drive," he's like, no, it's okay, I can drive. Because you want to live? Wow, that's okay. I'll take that. Because I'm gonna drive anyway. You know. What do you dislike about one another?
Crazy, but at this point, I don't know if there's anything that stands out that I would say that I dislike about her, just due to the fact that the relationship that we have is so awesome, because if there's a problem, we deal with it. Like, so far, we've dealt with it as soon as it happens, within a timely manner. So it's not as if we hold on or linger on whatever's happening. It happens, we address it, we deal with it, we get past it, and just move on. So at this point, I don't think there's anything that I can say off the top of my head I dislike about her.
You took my answer, but whatever.
You can still say it.
What he said, because communication, like when we first started talking, communication was one of the main things that we spoke about. Because I noticed, like, in my past relationships, communication sucked, and you could avoid a lot with communication. So before we decided to be together, we made sure that we understood that communication is key, and you avoid a lot of stuff. So if it's something I don't like that he does, I'll tell him right away, and we'll sit down and talk about it. Like, I'll express, okay, if you do this, this brings back this memory, and I don't like that. So you're gonna piss me off if you do that. So it was nothing really, and vice versa. A tough cookie. But the first time I did something he didn't like, he addressed it, and he addressed it with so much authority, it made me cry. Like, I cried. Like, niggas don't make me cry. Like, that don't happen. But he came to me, he was like, "Listen, I don't like this. This really pissed me off." Like, it's just how he said it. I was like,
and
I started, I was crying. I was like, in my head, I was like, "Girl, why you crying? Like, you shaming yourself." He only say he don't like this, only with authority. But John, I was crying.
Yeah, and I won't ever forget that. I tell people that story all the time. And after it happened, and she started to cry, I was like, "Oh, baby, just come here. Just come here." You know, it was so moving to know that she clearly felt some type of way about what we had. That's why she did what she did, but that really got me, boy. Anytime she cries.
Like, I don't cry easily at all.
And you've been crying ever since?
Why you gotta tell my business?
How long were you talking before you made it official?
How long was we talking? You answer that, because I ain't freaking know.
Instead of talking like June, July, somewhere around there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a mutual friend that kind of razzle-dazzled herself. And
we would just shout her out because she'd want to be mentioned inside this.
Alceda.
So if y'all see her post on her story being like, "Oh, she take my man," it's true.
So yeah, I'll never forget Alceda. She called me late one night. She said, "Hey, I just got off the phone with one of my friends, and she really likes you, but I know she ain't like, you know, I know you, Troy, and this little different." And so I was like, "Okay, well, send it to me." She's like, "You sure?" I said, "Yeah, send me the photo." So she sent me Leandrea's page, and I was like, "Oh, man, I just finished talking to her." So then she said, "For real? For real?" She's like, "Well, she like you." So I said, "All right, cool." So the next day, I was gonna take us there to see some properties, because I'm a realtor. Mm-hmm. And she invited Leandrea, and that's it.
That started history.
You know, I mean, I didn't even really like her when I first saw her, but...
Really?
You know, I'm just joking, maybe. But yeah, like ever since that day we just started talking.
I was about to say, there's no way you didn't like me because he read me from head to toe. Like, he read me.
Yeah,
He was like, yeah,
I
I noticed this about you, that about you. I was like, dang, you only seen me for 5 minutes. How you notice all of that?
because I studied.
Okay.
Yeah, so after like at least 72 hours, I asked her to be my girlfriend, but she keeps saying no. You know, and that was
He asked me to be his girlfriend, like, that was what, about five times. And I tell him
no more than that.
That was not more
From
than...
August till November, I asked you like 5 times a month. And you kept saying no, 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 no. So eventually, November came around, and after asking from August to November,
I finally said yes. And he was so happy.
and
But
then
when
2
he
weeks
first
later, she was
asked
like,
me-
"You ain't marrying me now." So it took 5 months for her to be my girlfriend, and 2 weeks to ask why you ain't married me yet.
You make me sound like a crazy person. Yeah, he asked me a bunch of times to be his girlfriend. I was like, no. Like, why do you think I would want to do that? Like, we just meet. And he's like, I know what I want. I like you. You have great qualities. You like me. Why not? Like,
She's like, "Oh, I need 6 months. You know, just give
I
me
did.
6 months,
I
6
told-
months, 6
I-
months."
Yes.
But we was already sleeping by one another.
Wow.
6 months, 6 months, 6 months.
I did tell him 6 months. I was like, give me time to get to know you. He's like, bro, you showed me a lot in literally 2 days.
There's nothing more to know. So yeah, from August to November, and then here we are 3 years later.
Okay, who initiated? Okay, so who initiated?
Watch this.
I started following
Okay.
him on Instagram because him and Alceda are best friends, and she used to post this dude from long time, and every time she posts him, I used to be like, who's the thing is, right? And I finally got the balls to tell her like, oh, he cute, but I never told her I like him. But I always used to comment on her stuff whenever she would post him because they always going out to dinners and Bahama and stuff. So when she posted him, I used to be waiting to see this little thing. So after she tagged him inside one of her posts, I started following him.
That's right.
I started following him, but I didn't say anything though because I was like, okay, I won't be too forward. Let me just follow him and then like a couple of pictures. You know, that's what we do now, us millennials.
What you trying to say, mayonnaise?
Us millennials. So I like a few of his pictures. He liked some of mine back, and then that was it. Then it was like still no conversation. And then as time went on, he started watching my stories, and then he would just send either heart eyes or clapping hands to like my stories, but it was never no words exchanged. It was just emojis being exchanged.
You remember the video you started to like a lot
Which video?
when we was doing the bathtub series?
Huh? Oh yeah. When him and Alceda had their little singing in the shower competition.
And Kadar too.
And Kadar, yeah, they was tripping. It was funny though.
One of my friends asked me when we having kids.
We're having kids after we get married, and after we get married, depending on the age we get married, then we will decide that.
So about 2 to 3 years. And then we're gonna have like 2 to 3 children.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe 4.
Don't run out.
If I win the lottery, 7.
Anyway,
Thanks.
so after we get married, depending on our ages, but we definitely can give it after we get married, we have to enjoy honeymoon and stuff like that. I'm not popping on no kid like soon after we get married. Like, we traveling the world, baby. We traveling the world before we get married, but after we get married, we gotta live it up, honey. Did you honestly see a future with him when you guys met? For me, it depends on when we met. Like, in the beginning, it was like, okay, he intrigued my interest. Then after I got to know him, I would say about after a month, I would say yes. I could see a future with him because, see, females always look for a guy who is similar to their dad, especially if they have a really good father figure, and I have an awesome father figure. So he had a lot of great qualities that I like the first thing that I noticed was he was very family oriented. I'm a very family oriented female, so I was like,
Definitely.
okay, he making sense. And then I watch how he treat his niece, and like he love her, like
Yep.
he's give her the world.
My
So
heartstring.
so I know, and it's just how he talks to her, and just how he handles her. He's very gentle. So I was like, okay, he's good with kids, so I don't have to worry about him like not being present in his child's life. So it's just a lot of things I was ticking off as time went by to say if he making sense. He's very helpful, like very helpful. Baby, you need help with this. Baby, you need me to cut up this. Like whenever I cooking. Yeah, it was just a lot of great qualities that he have, and it wasn't forced. It just came natural, and it's natural when it's consistent. This dude is consistent as hell. Up to this day, he still asks if I need help. If we go to the grocery store, he don't let me carry nothing. He carries everything. Open the door, put him in. He opens up my door first with all the crap in his hand. And then I sit inside, and then he like put him inside. When we bring the groceries home, he always take them out and put them up. Like he barely asks me to help him with anything. So that's big. And he's just a sweetheart. Like I ain't even trying to like sell y'all a dream. Like this is literally him. Like he's a real gentleman. So family, just how he cares. Like he teach me like what men are supposed to treat ladies like. Well, he didn't teach me that. Obviously, my father taught me that. But he's the first guy that I came across that literally tick majority of my boxes.
So yeah, thanks guys.
What you saying thanks for?
Give her to me.
Yeah. You tell them thanks for effing up with you.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks to all of his exes who effed up, because y'all didn't know what y'all had. Last question.
No, we got one more question.
Well,
Who said I love you first?
oh,
Yeah, you.
who's me?
Leandrea.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. Who said I love you first?
Who said I love you first? Nobody answer.
What did punch you? So it was Troy.
It was me.
Troy told me he loved me first.
I did.
And he told me
My subconscious took control and told her, not me.
Because this happened after he was upset about something.
Mm-hmm.
And he was mad. And he was like, this is so weird, but I freaking love you. I don't even know why, but I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, huh?
Yeah. That's true.
He was upset that he told me too, though.
Yeah, but after the very first time I told her, I didn't say it anymore.
No, he didn't say it no
And it
more.
went weeks, like I never said it again.
Mm-hmm.
And then several weeks later, she said it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just been a battle ever since as to who can say they love each other the most. But
I think he went that though. He said he loved me way more than I tell him I love
I
him.
think I like you more than you like me too.
But
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Why are you attacking me like that? You know, ladies, what they say? A guy have to love you more than you love yourself.
Where they say that?
I don't know.
Oh.
I saw it on social media. So the final question is, how did you guys meet? Kids, do not do this at home. It is not safe. I don't know how the hell this even happened like this.
Can I
but
say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
We met on OnlyFans.
But you childish, you know.
No, I'm dead serious.
You don't even know what OnlyFans account look like.
You subscribe to me. $29.99 a month. What happened to you?
So what you showed on OnlyFans? Exactly. You ain't even. You better stop very much. We
No, but-
met on Instagram.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so that's how we met. We met through Instagram. Obviously, we talked about Alceda before. She was a mutual friend. She would post me sometimes. She would post him sometimes. And then I started following him. And then he started, like, hearting my stories. And ever since then,
I've been.
he's been courting me
Yes.
ever since.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
So-
like, I have to get this girl. Like, this a little thing.
My little thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's that. So yeah.
This is the end of our videos. Thank you guys so much for asking all the questions you guys want to know. and we were excited to tell you guys some information on our part.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, baby. Because if you guys want to see more videos about me and Troy, our lifestyle, just us loving each other, traveling, blogging, eating food,
Selling food.
we ain't selling no food.
We gotta go wherever the money resides. Whenever it resides, by selling food, we will sell this food.
We'll use Leroy.
Okay, yeah, for real.
My brother, he's a chef. So if you guys want to see more videos with us, we're going to be doing pranks, we're going to be doing jokes, just anything that's fun and funny and just cool. We're going to record it and put it on this channel.
Yeah, we're welcoming you guys into our lives, so it's going to be fun.
Yes, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a bit scary for me, but hey, it's still going to be fun.
You're going to get to know us, and we're going to get to know you guys, and, you know, let's see where this takes us. So, without further ado, we're out!